We are gathered here today to say goodbye to a very special bag in my collection. It's over. This is my Birkin 25. I have had this bag for 7 months now, and I have such a love-hate relationship with this bag. A while ago, I did a video about kind of de-influencing the Birkin 25 because I feel like for me at least, it's just not the most practical bag. It is beautiful, it is adorable, it is so cute, and I feel like I can never show like the actual size what it looks like because it looks so much bigger in camera than it is in person. And of course, the frustrating thing that lots and lots of people complain about, the tiny armhole. The fact that I only have the option to carry it on my wrist. I can get it up to my elbow. It is not comfortable though. This bag is such a holy grail bag. It was a holy grail bag for me. This was like the top of the top for me. I wanted the Birkin 25 so badly. For a long time I said it was too small for me. And then they got super, super expensive. And then the price started to come down a little bit more. And I was like, okay, I'm finally going to get one. And I got it and it is beautiful. It is the prettiest bag that I own. But I have such a love-hate relationship with it. I have used this bag 9 times in the last 7 months. I keep a spreadsheet of a majority of my bags and I mark off every time I wear them. So since I purchased this bag, like I said, I've worn it 9 times over the last 7 months. And that is just really not that much. It is one of my least used bags and it is my most expensive bag and it is one of my least used bags. And I am at a point where I'm finally ready to part with it. I tried for months to talk myself out of selling it and to talk myself into keeping it, feeling like I was going to regret it if I sold this bag, but I think that I'm ready. Also, I didn't introduce myself. Hi, my name's Kate. If you're new here, I like to talk about all things luxury. If you are into that kind of thing, feel free to subscribe. Come and join us with our little luxurious family that we have here. We would love to have you. Also, if it's your first time here, I am sorry that you're joining us on such a sad day. Like I said, I've been contemplating this for a couple months now, and I don't think that it's really a surprise to anyone. I tend to buy and sell bags quite often, so it's not a shock that I'd be selling a bag. But to be selling this bag, which is, like I said, my favorite bag, this is my most expensive bag. I've never spent more money on a bag than I spent on this one ever. And it is just, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take I don't like the way that it looks as much with the thing closed. I'm going to open it. There we go. That's better. There's not many things regarding luxury that I am just not going to talk about where I won't share what I'm thinking. This is one of the few times where I kind of held on to it myself. I didn't say anything over the last couple months when I was thinking about selling it because I didn't want anyone to try to change my mind. I wanted to make sure that I was making this decision for myself and that I was doing what was right for me. At the end of the day, this bag is worth quite a bit of money. Probably will go up in value over the long term, or I can have that money back and I can use it for something else. I can use it to buy another bag, which I'm not going to do actually. But I knew that I had those options. I didn't want anyone else to change my mind because I wanted to make sure I was doing what I was doing without any outside pressure. Because first of all, I know how y'all are. Y'all gonna try to convince me to keep the bag. I know how it goes. I do. There's always people like, oh, you're gonna regret selling it. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. And I see that on other people's videos too. And I'm not surprised because this is the luxury community, right? Like we all love handbags. Why would you convince me to sell a bag? Right? So I didn't want any outside pressure because I was afraid that I was just going to keep it out of fear. And I don't need to do that. If I want to buy another Birkin 25 in the long term and I decide that I change my mind, that's fine. There's no shame in repurchasing a bag and I can buy another one. So I'm moving soon. I've mentioned this tons of times on my channel. I am obviously very excited about it. If you've seen my last few videos, you know that I'm super excited. I'm moving to San Diego, which is amazing. Right now I live in Orange County and I already don't use this bag that much here and I'm not in a city setting whatsoever. I want a bag that I can have more fun with. I want bags that I can just not worry so much about. I tend to worry about this bag when it's at home. I worry about it while I'm out with it. Not like fear of like someone taking the bag. It's more of like a fear of something happening to it. I'm afraid my place is randomly going to flood and then it's going to ruin the bag, or like I'm afraid that I'm going to spill something on it when I'm out. The bag is worth too much money for me to feel comfortable. And I know that that's kind of an odd thing to say, but like I said, this is my most expensive bag. I have another Birkin and I have a Kelly, but those are still worth a lot less money than this one is because this one is a desirable size right now. That can always change. I just worry about this bag. I worry too much. And I think the thing about luxury is the minute that it stops being fun and it starts being worrisome, it's not luxury anymore. Like it's not fun anymore. And as pretty as this bag is, the size really isn't the problem for me. I think it's a beautiful bag. I honestly think that it carries a decent amount. It's the fact that you can't fit your wrist through here. And I just deal with the inconvenience every time I wear the bag because I think it's so cute. But with a bag this expensive, I want it to be perfect for me. It seems like so many people rave about this bag. This is their favorite bag. They love their Birkin 25. It's the perfect size for them. I just don't think that that's the case for me. I enjoy this bag. I'm happy when I look at this bag. When I hold this bag, it brings me joy. buy, but it has to do more than that for me to keep it at this price. So I already got an offer for it and I am sending it off to Rebag later today. So by the time this video goes up, I will not have it in my possession anymore. And that is why I waited to make this video. Because like I said, I don't want any comments to change my mind. I don't want anybody to change my mind. I know for a lot of people, this is not going to sound like a big deal, but I do get quite a few comments that are like shade comments for me selling my bags. I mean, say whatever you want to say. I really don't care. I know that I don't owe anyone an explanation, but I want everyone to know that it's okay to sell a Holy Grail bag if it's just not what you thought it was going to be for you. I think that the idea of getting the Birkin 25 and obtaining it was more important to me than what it was actually going to be like owning one. And now that I know, it just maybe wasn't the right bag for me. I use my Birkin 30 all the time, by the way. I think I've used it about like 30-ish times this year, like quite a bit. For me to have a good rotation of bags, I've used it, and I also don't leave the house every day, so keep that in mind too. I work from home. I only really leave the house on the weekends and like a couple times a week to go do other stuff and to go to dinners and stuff like that. So I don't leave the house every day, so that's why like the numbers are going to be kind of low. But I use my Birkin 30 all the time. It is my second most used bag next to my Kelly 32. This one's just not the same. It just doesn't feel as usable to me. Like I don't worry at all about my other two bags. Like they just are what they are. I don't even think about them. I feel fine everywhere that I carry them and I just don't worry about them the way that I worry about this one. Also, like I said, since I am moving, my lifestyle is going to change. There's going to be a lot more restaurants, bars, and everything like that near me. And right now I go to pretty like boring places when I leave the house. So I want to have more things that I don't worry about. I want to have more like crossbody bags maybe. I want more shoulder bags. I want some things that I don't worry about, some bags that don't cost this much that I can carry with me and not even think about. So that's why I've been really shifting my focus to bags that are more around the $2,000 range. I want to get multiple bags right now. I already ordered one and I know that I'm going to order two more. It's not going to be from the money that I get from this. It's going to be from what I got for returning a different bag. That's totally separate. But I'm just saying that I've shifted my focus a little bit toward bags that are just don't have as much value to them. And I say that because the retail price of this is not the highest of all my bags, but the resale value is. And if I can get a bag pre-loved where the resale value is like really not that insane, it's really not that crazy, I'm not going to feel like I need to protect this bag with my life because it's worth so much. And like I said, if I want to buy another one down the line, I just buy another one. It is what it is. You can sell things, you can regret it. And I've totally sold bags that I regret selling, and that's okay. Like I said, to a lot of people, this stuff doesn't matter, but if you're thinking about purchasing this bag, or if you bought a Holy Grail bag and you're conflicted because you feel like everyone else loves this bag, but you don't really necessarily love it, it's okay to sell that bag. It's okay to let go of it. It's okay. Like, it doesn't matter what other people think of the bag. It doesn't matter. Like, you have to do what is best for you. And at the end of the day, if you're into designer bags, these bags are all worth a lot of money. If they're not making you happy, then you can let go of them without guilt. It's just life. And to be honest, I think that my Hermes collection is complete without this bag. I actually don't really feel sad selling it. I think that I thought that I was going to feel like really, really sad. Like, oh no, like it's leaving my collection. I don't want to do this, but I am so confident in the choice that I made with this. And it's not that I'm like ready to see it leave because it's a beautiful bag. I love just staring at it. I got plenty of pictures and videos of this bag though, so if I ever want to look at it, I can. I don't think that I will buy another bag with the money that I get from this one, at least not for quite a while. So yeah, we are saying goodbye to this bag. I also have a new apartment to furnish. I actually don't need that much furniture, but that's okay. I'll have stuff that I want to buy for the apartment. Like, obviously this is worth more than what I'll buy for the apartment, but like, you know, it's nice to just think about like, okay, well, I can do whatever I want when I move. I can get whatever I want. I'll be able to put some extra money aside. I don't know. It's just good. It's a good feeling. I feel happy about my decision. And yeah, now that nobody can change my mind, because by the time you see this bag will already be out of my collection. I feel like if you're watching this, it's too late. At the end of the day, it's just a bag. But I did want to make this video because you guys see me buy and sell bags all the time. This is a bag that I always say is my favorite bag, but it's my least used bag. And now I'm in a transitioning phase of my life where I'm going somewhere new. Like, my style's changing a little bit. The types of bags that I want to carry are changing a little bit. My day-to-day life is going to be a bit different. And I don't need to take this with me for that change. People who are not into bags are going to think this is so dramatic, but it's true. I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I just wanted to give you one last look of her. Like I said, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. Some people, this is their favorite bag, so I'm not trying to like deter you from purchasing it if it's something that you have your heart set on. But my main point is just that if you find out that something that you buy is not for you, even if you've been wanting it for a long time, and even if everyone else loves it, it's okay to part with it. And it's especially good to part with it while it's something that everybody still loves, because then you'll get more money for it. But yeah, that is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos that are hopefully not like this one, but for more videos on luxury. I also just made a luxury news video the other day, so I will link that down below too. There's a lot going on, so I would recommend checking that out. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll put my Instagram on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!